Good evening, my dear students, class 7 students. So, today I'm going to take the chapter 1, that is nutrition in plants, from your textbook. So, before we begin, first of all, I would like to remind you that in class 6 you might have learned about the topic, the very first topic, that is food. Where does it come from? Which is basically you have learned in class 6, and it is related to that the topic. Now it is known as nutrition in plants. So by the term nutrition in plants, you might have already understood, or you might have got some idea that what does it mean, and it's also somehow related to the food and nutrition, and these are the complementary terms that are essential in the plants as well as in the animals, but here we are dealing with only plants. So without much ado, let's get started. So first of all, we would like to learn here that is, what are the components of food. Now what do you mean by components? Components are nothing but these are the essential parts of anything. So here the question comes here, that is, what are the components of food? That means what are the essential parts or constituents of food. That means food ni tamo important parts tong ba food sung tamo man ba food sung consume khai ke ba chaka ka sung tamo man. So basically components of food are like carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals. These are the essential components of any food, and these components for our body are very essential, and each and every components are also known as nutrients. That means component is also carbohydrate is a nutrient, protein is a nutrient, fats is a nutrient, vitamins is a nutrient, as well as mineral is a nutrients, and all together they constitute the essential component of food, and they are all together known as nutrient or nutrients. Okay, and these are the essential components of food. That means from the food, when we eat, we get this kind of components or the different nutrients. Let's move ahead. Now food, we have learned previously that food we basically and most of the time we get from the plants as well as from the animals, but the majority of the food besirbag no sung food plant hoite man. Why? Because plant is the only ultimate living thing which can prepare their own food. Plant no ekmatro living thing on earth je nije bongni nijeni food prepare khai mano ba snami mano. Animals cannot. Okay, so you have to know this very well, and humans and animals cannot, and are directly or indirectly dependent on plants. That means humans and animals borok nijini food prepare khaimia snamaya, borok food ni bagai plants ni uporo dependent. That means borok plants ni hoite food manu. Okay, animals cannot prepare their own food, but plants can prepare their own food. Next, mode of nutrition in plants. Now what do you mean by mode of nutrition in plants? Mane that means bahaike nutrition planto sung mani man ba plant bahaike nutrition snami man ba nutrients bahaike binaro phai man. The mode of nutrition is nothing but the way of nutrition consumed or utilized by plants. That means mode mane kaisa lama ba kaisa process pan hin mano bu process by nutrition plants or sogiman. So this is nothing but the mode of nutrition in plants. That means how the nutrition is present in the plants. And we know nutrition, these are the essential components of food. That means food or nutrition mano. And food can be only prepared by one and only by the plants. So the mode of nutrition in which organisms make food themselves from simple substance is called autotrophic. Now here comes a new topic, that is autotrophs or autotrophics. You might have heard before, but let us discuss here what is autotrophs or what are autotrophics. Autotrophic, you might have heard about the term like automatic. What do you mean by term auto? Auto means self, own self, nije, buya. Trophos means nourishment. What is nourishment? Nourishment means something that is being taken care of. Mane snamani ba khaijangmani. That is called nourishment. So autotrophic mane nije nije khaijagmani ba nije nije snamjagmani. And plants are called autotrophic or they are autotrophs. Why? Question here comes, why? Because plants are the only ultimate living thing on earth which can prepare their own food. Okay. And next we have autotrophs or heterotrophs. Next we have heterotrophs or the heterotrophics. Heterotrophics or heterotrophs are the animals and some organisms. That means small living creatures or species, you can say. So animals and most of the other organisms are known as heterotrophs. That means they cannot prepare their own food. They are ultimately, completely and biologically they are dependent on the plants for the consumption of their food. Okay, that means they are heterotrophs. Okay, so we have come to know that plants are autotrophic and they are the only one who can prepare their own food. Now what is the process of preparation of food? That is photosynthesis. Photosynthesis, what is photosynthesis? Photosynthesis is the process of making of food by the plants in the presence of sunlight with the utilization of water and minerals, okay, from the soil. You have the topic the photosynthesis in your first chapter, page number 3. You can see a diagram, that is figure 1.3 diagram showing photosynthesis. So how does the photosynthesis process taking place? So here I have taken a leaf. You can see this leaf. This is the leaf which is a part of a plant. Okay, what happens during the process of photosynthesis? There is a stomata. What do you mean by stomata? That means this leaf is not completely, it is not completely covered. It has got some pores. What do you mean by pores? P-O-R-E-S. Pores means small minute holes, or a hollow means o jaga chicken hai balam to which are microscopic nugia mokol by very minute and small oboni throte. That means that pores are called stomata. And on the leaves leavatang chlorophyll tong. Chlorophyll is also known as green pigment. Chlorophyll is the kind of combination of cells, or they are also known as tissues, which helps in the preparation of food by a plant. So what happened during the process of photosynthesis? Sunlight is there. The sunlight, the plant on the chlorophyll, the sunlight gets absorbed. That means the plant absorbs the sunlight from sunlight during the day, and carbon dioxide is taken from the air, and water and minerals are absorbed from the soil through the roots, and all sunlight is being taken, carbon dioxide is taken from the air, and the water and minerals are absorbed or consumed from the soil through the roots, and all that has been collected here in the chlorophyll present on the leaves, and by the process of photosynthesis the food is being prepared. That food is also known as glucose, or simply known as carbohydrates. So the food is being prepared on the leaves. And one more thing, during the process of photosynthesis oxygen is released, and this is how we get oxygen from the plant in the air. That means without the plant the photosynthesis process do not take place, and if the photosynthesis process do not take place we do not get oxygen. So this proves that plants are the ultimate autotrophic. They are the only one who can prepare their own food. Okay, so what is the chemical equation or the the calculation here? Carbon dioxide from the air, water from the soil, sunlight is being taken, and chlorophyll does the work of preparation. It means it prepares the food. During the process of photosynthesis carbohydrate is being prepared, that means food, and oxygen is being released. So this is how food is prepared, and that ultimate process, total overall process, is known as photosynthesis. Photo means light, synthesis means preparation. So the food that is being prepared or made in the presence of light is also known as photosynthesis. So this is all about how the plants prepare their food. And most important here is that the thing is that since the photosynthesis of food occurs in the presence of sunlight, it is called photosynthesis. I have told you that photo means light, synthesis means the prepare or the preparation. And one more important thing here you must remember, that is sun is the ultimate source of energy for all living organisms. Sun is the one and only ultimate source of energy. What is energy? Energy is the capacity to do work. So you must also remember that. Okay, so that's all from chapter 1, and the next portion I will complete it in the next video. So do take care, stay home, stay safe, and study well, and whatever I have discussed please go through. So that is all. Thank you.